everybody. This is episode 147 of Viva Physical Media. I'm Emily.
It's me, Matt. Hi.
That's Matt. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome to Jackass.
Welcome to Jackass. How is everyone doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. When this comes out, I'll be on vacation on the Oregon coast. So I'm probably doing really well.
Sounds great.
But this is also coming out the day after the big parking lot sale.
That's true. I hope you guys bought some good stuff.
I hope you guys
bought a metric ton of stuff.
Straight out.
Yeah, because we don't have the space for it, frankly.
No, boxes upon boxes upon boxes. We hope you had a blast. We really want to see what you got too. So why don't you send us pictures of your hauls, and we will eventually
we will show them.
We will show them.
Yeah.
Because we do want to mention that for the first time since 2020, when me and Kevin started this, we will be taking a short hiatus. Just a couple months.
Well, you're getting married.
I am getting married, and I'm also going on a couple different vacations. You are also going
I'm going on my honeymoon
vacations.
because I got married about 6 months ago.
We're growing up.
Yeah.
We're growing up. We need a little break, and we are going to come back all refreshed and ready to go.
For spooky times.
For spooky times, for video store day times at the beginning of October. So don't forget about us. Go back through the archives. Catch up, watch all 147. Maybe we'll release some classics. Feel free to keep emailing us and mailbagging us, and then hopefully we'll have a bounty when we return.
A rich bounty.
But I think it'll be really good.
Well.
I think we'll come back like with a little more pep in our step.
Yeah.
And also October's like the most exciting time of the year for Scarecrow, so really excited
cool.
for that. So don't forget about us.
We'll miss you, but don't
We'll miss
forget.
you. Yeah. But we do have a great episode for you today, so we can get into that if you'd like.
Well, there's one more order of business we have to take care of before that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I do have the tally for the last. Raunch versus
Rom.
And the Raunch was Paradise Motel from 1985 versus the Rom, which was...
I believe it was Only You from 1994.
Yes. Paradise Motel. Actually, Only You got 6 votes. Paradise Motel got 2 votes.
Wow, paltry voting.
I know. Hopefully you guys will come back in the fall ready to vote for more Raunch versus Rom.
I mean, you made the correct choice in this case because Emily also agrees that movie was great. Actually, she liked it more than I did.
Yeah, I really liked Only You. It was really good.
Yeah,
you guys voted correctly.
Strange movie, but
to my chagrin. But yeah, that was it for Raunch versus Rom, and we'll be back with more Raunch versus Rom
Right away.
right away. So, stay tuned.
With movies and more, the best seat in the house is right in your own living room. If you thought you had to spend a fortune to see the latest blockbusters, think again.
My pick for this episode is the James Ivory movie Slaves of New York.
Oh, a classic.
A classic that like no one's seen.
That can't be
This
true.
has under 1,000 views on Letterboxd.
Wow.
This is a weird one. It is also the first and only James Ivory movie I've ever seen.
Oh.
And I heard it's not really like his other ones.
It really isn't.
You guys have both seen this?
I've seen every James Ivory movie.
Oh, okay. This is from 1988. In case you couldn't tell by this cover. It's based on the short story collection from Tama Janovitz, who was big in the New York art world. She also wrote the screenplay for this that she gave to Andy Warhol originally, and then they never did anything with it. So after he passed, it was then sold to James Ivory. This stars Bernadette Peters as a hat designer and just like cool art girl in New York.
Excuse me, where did we meet? It was a group show at Victor Ankren's gallery, and my boyfriend had some paintings in it.
Yeah, you got with Stash Does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She lives with her stupid artist boyfriend. Don't know his name, the actor's name, but his name in the movie is Stash.
What is it that I hate about you most?
And he's an up-and-coming artist, and like no one understands him, and he's cheating on her, but like he needs her so she can't leave him.
They slashed my Dudley Do-Right painting. And they stole the Donald Duck.
No one's supporting her fucking hat designs, and there's a really she has this cool hat she made that looks like an ashtray with a cigarette on it.
I think my hats are pretty good. They're different, anyway.
The only person that likes her hat designs is a clothing designer, Wilfredo, played by Steve Buscemi.
I make hats.
Yeah? You sell them?
Not yet.
But this is kind of just like a series of parties and art shows and relationship drama and loft hangouts and cigarette smoking and behind the scenes of men who think they're tortured artists. It does take kind of a naive approach to it. There's no big dramas. It takes place in the 80s in New York. There's no like mention of the AIDS epidemic or anything. Besides very brief glimpses at parties, there's no queer-coded characters or anything like that. But it's very bright, and it's very fun, and it's very campy in a way. There are drag queens dressed up as the Supremes that march down the street in the early morning hours. Bernadette Peters is absolutely great as a girl who is not nurturing her own sense of artistic sensibility because she believes that she's so necessary for her shitty boyfriend's artistic sensibility when he doesn't even really need her.
Please don't tell me you're having an affair. I wouldn't want to go on living.
Let's go to sleep, Eleanor.
It's just all about these people that are very self-absorbed and learning to climb the social ladder, but in a fun 80s New York way. I really had fun with this. There's a fashion show sequence that's always fun. Yeah.
Kind of prefigures Whit Stillman.
Yeah, I think so. It's a little like lighter than that, though, I feel like, in a way. You really love to see Bernadette Peters kind of like shed her. She kind of comes into her own in this movie, and it's like the like good for her at the end of the day kind of thing. It's light, it's fun. She has a Dalmatian in it. Check out Slaves of New York. I don't know if you're into James Ivory. I don't know if I should say check this out or if it's that much different than anything he's done. But for me, he's one-on-one.
You know, a porcupine will follow a trail of Tums anywhere because it's desperate for calcium. But I'm not gonna follow you again.
So we're going away for a little bit, and I would like the good people at Radiance to...
Oh my God.
...to get their heads out of their fucking asses and send me my goddamn money.
At least a shirt.
Because I am covering another one of their wonderful releases.
For free.
For free. 1977, The Boxer. This movie was directed by Shuji Terayama, who was kind of an avant-garde verite artist working in the Japanese film scene at the time. He's most famous for making Emperor Tomato Ketchup, which is really, really fucking weird and great.
A little controversial.
Pretty controversial, yes. Take that with a big fat content warning.
Okay.
In any case, this movie came out a year after Rocky. It definitely bears the signs of that film. And it stars Bunta Sugawara, one of the great Japanese actors of all time. And he plays like a kind of a washed-up ex-boxing champ. He's living in squalor in his shitty apartment, literally falling asleep every night next to a pile of empty whiskey bottles. Oof. By the way, he does have a really beautiful Doberman. In any case, he's just slipping into misery. He's rotting. Meanwhile, his little brother is about to get married, but one of his co-workers is a little bit mad because he's in love with the little brother's wife.
やっぱり結婚するのか。
ごめんなさい。
It's an accident, but they both work at a junkyard, and the other guy accidentally drops a big piece of metal onto Bunta Sugawara's little brother and kills him.
Ooh.
Now, Bunta Sugawara is not too happy about this. He confronts the kid. What he doesn't know is that the kid, Tetsuo, he is a wannabe boxer. His problem is that he's got a bad foot, so he's losing fights. And eventually what ends up happening is Bunta Sugawara ends up training the young man to become a good boxer and fight in local matches. The boxing sports drama part of this is really, really fun. There's all the great sports montages where they're doing crazy stuff in order to train him, like running across floating logs and stuff like that. Lots of fun, very, good music. It's cool. But that's not really what this movie's about. This movie's really about this community that they all live in. It takes place on Okinawa. We meet the boxer, the boxer's family, all the other denizens that sort of live in the town, all the prostitutes, everybody. All of these people are just like every dream they've ever had has been thwarted. They're stuck. They can't move forward. They want desperately to leave their situation, but don't have any means, don't even have the psychic will to do it anymore. They're all beat down. This movie is bittersweet, but that's kind of underselling how bitter the bitter part is. I don't want to call it grueling. It's not like depressing or bleak, but like everybody is so sad.
It's like a little hopeless.
And it's a little hopeless, but like what makes it work is that this kid who becomes kind of a mascot for the city or for the town is like this one small tiny thing that they can all rally around, that they can all get excited about and feel good about. Despite the fact that almost everything goes wrong, like everybody's life is so sad, they have this one tiny thing that bonds them all together. It's really kind of special. This movie's not a bummer, but it is really sad and depressing. I know that might not make sense, but when you watch it, you'll know. Also, it's gorgeous. There's a lot of handheld work, but more importantly, like the cinematography, it's shot. I don't really know what the effect is or how they achieved it, but almost the entire movie has this like rainbow kind of haze around the edges of the frame all the time. It's easier to spot in some scenes than others, but it's kind of always there. It's almost like this light that's coming from everywhere all at the same time. Like there's no source. Like it almost might be God's light. It sort of is like there is this hope here. There is beauty here. In this squalor and all these people's sadness. So yeah, as a sports movie, B+. As a kind of riff on the lower depths or something like that, A+. Really unusual movie. I had never heard of it until this week when this DVD or this new Blu-ray showed up on the shelf, and I took it home immediately. Great, one of the best of all the Radiance movies that I have checked out. So give me that fucking grip and watch The Boxer.
The right tree.
Let's bark up the right tree for a change.
Let's bark up the right tree for a
change.
change.
I just hit play, so if you want to do that bit with bark up the tree, just do it now.
Let's bark up the right tree.
Try to sell it.
Let's bark up the right tree.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Oh, bingo.
Anyways.
What's our dog movie?
Our dog movie is Far From Home, The Adventures of Yellow Dog.
Good movie.
AKA the movie that made me cry.
This like made you cry like right out the gate.
I was feeling very emotional, and as soon as I saw the face of this old yellow Labrador, I just lost my shit.
So it wasn't baby Jesse Bradford that made you cry?
No, he is quite a little not pretentious. He's just very like grown up for a little kid in this.
Well, that's because his parents kind of treat him weird.
Yeah. Anyways, this movie does star baby Jesse Bradford, swim fan himself. 1995, directed by Philip Borsos.
This is his last film.
Before he died of leukemia at the age of 41.
He directed a movie called The Mean Season, which we covered on Sick You, but you weren't part of that episode.
No, that's Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah, Kurt Russell, Richard Jordan, Mariel Hemingway. Anyway.
Okay. This movie is about this kid. It takes place in the Pacific Northwest. Mm-hmm. It's about this kid and his little brother, and they play outside a bunch.
They live out on the coast. Dad's a fisherman.
Yeah.
You know. His mom is Mimi Rogers. His dad is Bruce Davison.
How do I know his dad?
His dad melted in X-Men.
Oh my God. Weirdly enough, that is where I know him from.
It's where everyone knows him from.
I was like, I know that fucking face.
Yeah.
Anyways, this dog just shows up one day and is just watching him and his little brother play, and then they just kind of adopt him, and per usual in these movies, the mom's like,
we can't have a dog.
I said I'd take care of him.
It's more than that, Angus. Come on.
But eventually she's like feeding him table
That
scraps.
great scene where she's like, "You're not a good dog," and then she's like, "Well, you don't even know how to sit."
Lie down.
And then he just starts following all her commands. I was like, I'm in love.
They named the dog Yellow. Because he's a
yellow dog.
It's a good name.
Jesse Bradford, he built his own boat. He's a very self-serious kid. There's a neighborhood girl who has a crush on him, but he's kind of oblivious.
Yeah.
I gotta go. He's gonna accompany his father and Yellow Dog on a trip to deliver some stuff to a ship or something.
But they get caught in a storm.
Yeah, it's a bad storm.
Bad storm.
There's a scene where the dog's like slipping and sliding on the boat.
Bad storm. And the boat capsizes.
And he gets thrown to sea with Yellow Dog.
Dad gets
on shore.
rescued.
Yeah.
We don't see a ton of it, but there's like a large rescue operation going out looking for the kid.
Yeah, it kind of keeps touching back to like, oh, it's been a week.
But first the kid spends like 9 days alone on the beach with a dog.
He's doing great.
He's doing all right.
Honestly, he's holding it together
also
really well.
He's like, he knows what he's doing. His dad's taught him about a lot of stuff. He gave him a special Swiss Army, or not a Swiss Army knife, but a little cutting knife.
That was his father's.
Yeah.
You know, Yellow Dog's protecting him.
There's wolves.
There's wolves. A funny story about the wolves. I was kind of reading about how this is made. There's some site that tells you if they've harmed any animals, and then they also go and tell you exactly how each stunt was done.
Oh, yeah?
So Yellow Dog was played mostly by a dog named Dakota, but then there was 4 additional labs, Schroeder, Augie, Foster, and Linus.
Okay.
Linus was used for fighting the wolves in that scene, but the wolf that he was fighting was a hybrid wolf named Tunny, or Toonie, that was actually Linus's friend, and they always roughhouse together, and so that's why they got them to like play fight, because that's what they do anyways.
Right.
So they were actually having a blast during that scene.
That's great. That makes me really happy.
I know, I love learning things like that. And then there was a mountain lion, but like
That was a bobcat or something.
It was very cute.
Very cool.
It was little cat
Eating a
face,
deer.
but on a big cat body.
Yeah.
But there was no big like. It's not like Benji levels of danger or
No,
like.
not till the end. There's one part where the kid slips. Jesse Bradford slips and he falls down to a ravine.
Dude, he like hot rod
breaks
falls
his
down.
arm.
Okay. We can go that way.
And the dog's chasing him down the ravine. The kid breaks his arm.
And the kid just splints it up.
Yeah, he splints it
like
up.
any other kid that was dropped into this situation would not fare as well as Jesse
I wouldn't last
Bradford.
20 fucking seconds.
I was sitting there next to my fucking Chihuahua pit bull, and I was like, girl, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
There would be no fucking way.
There's a really cool scene. Like this movie's pretty sturdy, but the last like 20 minutes,
too.
yeah, it's very short. The last 20 minutes really kick over because there's this really long scene where they need to cross this giant gorge with, rapids underneath it, and there's this huge tree
That's
like
scary.
basically a bridge over the gorge.
He still has his arm splinted.
His arm splinted, and the two of them are like he ties a rope to the dog and stuff. And they're crawling very slowly across. And in the middle of that, this airplane comes flying over.
Worst time, but I mean, I guess it's good because he saw him there.
The guy sees him.
This is after like 17 days.
He's been out there forever. Everybody's losing hope. Pilot sees him, and they call in an actual rescue helicopter, and they come. And the kid's about to cross the bridge, but the other side of the bridge is all blocked with debris and like fallen trees and stuff. So he's stuck on the bridge at this point. Or on the tree. And as the rope comes down to help rescue the kid, and the dog slips. I screamed when this happened. I went, oh my God! And my wife was in the other room, and she comes out, she's like, what's wrong? Everything okay? I'm like, oh no, it's just this movie. This dog just fell into a fucking river.
Yeah, I'm crying at this point.
They have to leave, so they take the kid.
And they're like, we'll come back
for your dog.
But the wind is so bad that they can't go back right away.
The dog is just stranded, and he gets out, somehow miraculously survives. And he gets out of the water and just like lies down, dejected, alone on a rock.
Wondering where his best friend is.
Oh, God. Here come the waterworks.
And then they continue to look for the dog. The dog's out there for 3 more weeks.
In the meantime, the kid is hopeless and racked with guilt.
I should have grabbed him or something. I could have pulled him up by his collar.
There's nothing you could have done, Angus. You know that. Don't you?
And
He's depressed as fuck.
And then the little girl that has a crush on him gives him a little smooch to distract him.
And when that happened, I was like, I don't give a fuck about this.
I don't give a shit about this.
I was literally like, get this out. I don't care. Like, cute. Whatever. Where's the dog?
But he's kind of like at the end of his rope. He's given up hope that he's ever going to see his dog.
He has a dog whistle, and every now and then he'll like blow it and look, and nothing will happen.
But then he blows it one last time, and then there in the distance is Yellow.
He's about to give up, and there Yellow is.
And it's like, this killed me because the dog is tired. He's limping a little bit. So kind of like at the end of Homeward Bound.
Shadow.
But like those dogs like run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, we're home, we're home. This dog, Yellow, is like
barely making it out.
Oh man, I can't believe I made it. And there's this really great moment where they look at each other before they approach. Because I watch, I'm on Instagram like everybody else all the time, and I always see these videos where like service person who's been gone for 3 years comes home.
Oh my God!
And there's always a beat where the dog is like, "Oh, wait, is it you?
It's you."
And then they freak out.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen here.
That dog is tired.
Yeah.
That dog needs medical attention.
As soon as the dog came out, I lost it. Like,
yeah.
This is great. It kicked this up from 3 paws decent adventure movie to like 3.5 like
this is
almost top tier stuff. Really good.
This just really got me about just how good dogs are.
I feel like out of all like the dog movies that we do, there's different strains that we keep turning to. So there's like, the talking dog comedy.
Yeah.
Those tend to always kind of suck.
Yeah.
Then there's the horror movies, and they can be back and forth. But then there's the dog on the road movies, and they are almost always bangers.
Yeah, but you know what though, and I am kind of happy we're taking a little bit of a break because I feel like it's hard for me to keep watching these dogs go through such fucking struggles.
I'm with you.
I'm like kind of done for a minute watching these dogs take on such battles in order to survive. I need a break from the dog gets lost and needs to find its way home genre because I'm just like, jeez.
It's tough. It's stressful.
It's really stressful.
So I'm going 3.5.
I'm also going 3.5. Okay. This one was good. And I kind of do remember watching this when I was a kid. I was actually texting my mom about it, and she was like, oh, I think I remember watching that one with you. But yeah, 3.5. So check out Far From Home, The Adventures of Yellow Dog. Very good boy in this one. And you know what? We don't have one for next time. We're just going to have to wait and see.
We're going to wing it. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens next.
That's terrific.
We did it.
Okay.
We'll see you on the other side, people.
Yeah, so remember us, always. You can go back through the archives and watch all 147 episodes of this show. Take our little break. We'll be back at the beginning of October to do All Things Spooky, All Things Video Store Day. Mm-hmm. We'll probably have a bunch of stuff to update you on, a bunch of cool movies to talk about, a bunch of vacation recaps to talk to you about. I will be a married woman. If all goes well.
Sorry, boys.
Sorry, guys. Your chances are up. You can still send us mail. We'll just collect it and have a big, massive mail bag. 5030 Roosevelt Way, Northeast Seattle, Washington, 98105. viva@scarecrow.com. And you can always, always, always rent by mail or come to the store and rent. Mm-hmm. And, just keep watching movies.
Yeah, sick.
And we'll keep watching movies as well.
Great job.
Cool. We'll see you guys
We'll see you in October.
We'll miss you. Love you.
Bye.
Grab him! Pull his face and open his mouth. Come on, let go of the sheet. Don't let him rip it. Ripped it.